Good morning and salam biru warna. My name is Tsuwei, matrix number 279711. Today I will talk about event management in modern society. Let me just briefly boost your understanding about event studies. It is a field that creating knowledge and theory about planned events. There are 5 major subfields in event study, which are event tourism, event management, event with culture, society and politics, event marketing, and event with sports, arts, and leisure. Event tourism is the dominant discourse in tourism journals and prominent in all event journals. Event management is a focus on how events are planned, managed, and marketed. Event design is an emerging component of creative societies in the experience economy. Events with culture, society, and politics are a traditional approach by sociologists and anthropologists, plus postmodern and critical terms. Anthropology is the study of what makes us human. Events can exist as a topic within all the traditional academic disciplines, for example, geography event and political event. Event marketing is a focus on events as instruments of corporate marketing. Events with sports, arts, and leisure are closely related professional fields interested in events. Based on Oklahoma, there are 3 values of events in tourism destination. The first value is festival and events that are organized primarily for local residents and often with the help of volunteers. Even though most of the time these events are small and don't have much to offer tourists, they can still be a good chance for people who are visiting that area. But most local events don't need to be geared toward tourists. In fact, their organizers feel threatened by that idea and are proud that their events aren't geared toward making money. That shouldn't be a surprise since they care about their community and cultures, and too much tourism could hurt them and make them less true to themselves. The second value is event of regional and provincial significance, which can have a significant tourist attractiveness power. Most of the time, these events don't attempt to get bigger, but with the help of tourists who come to the event and future investment, they can reach their full tourist potential. Most of the time, this group of events have a professional staff. The third value is events of national and international significance, which are most attractive from the tourist point of view. These events bring in tourists from all over the country and the world, can make a place even more popular and desirable. Unlike local events, their main goal is to draw as many tourists as possible to the place where they are held. Now I will talk about the 5 key roles of event tourism. Firstly is the place marketing. This can improve quality of life of the residents in the local area by creating positive image that can lead to attract more residents and investors in that particular destination. Second role is tourist attraction. This could attract quality tourists and increase their spending and length of stay because the demand is high. Third role is image maker. Creating a good image can combat negative imagery. This is important because it can attract more visitors for some destination attractions. The fourth role is catalyst. It can be said as a kind of activator that can stimulate business and infrastructure of the local area. When the area is stimulated, it can assist urban renewal and support other attractions in that area. Last role is animator. It is a kind of inspiration that can help encourage first and repeat visits at attraction or facilities. Now to the changing nature of tourism and tourism product. Event is considered as a tourism product because event tourism and tourism event are interconnected. People who join an event in an area are curious and will explore the place. People who are traveling in an area will join the local event too. So that's why event can also consider as a tourism product. The current trend of event attendees for now are more preferred to online event because can reduce costs and can join event in their comfort zone. But due to the endemic, More and more events are changing to physical because it is more interesting. There are some factors that influence change in event landscape. For instance, social, economy, culture, politics, environment, technology, health, and globalization. Like the COVID-19 disease, it drastically changed the landscape of event management. Let's talk about globalization. It seems like an attractive topic. Globalization is a term used to describe how trade and technology have made the world into a more connected and interdependent place. The definition is the process by which the world is becoming increasingly interconnected as a result of massively increased trade and cultural exchange. Based on Gates, he said that tensions between the global force and the local are apparent everywhere. I am absolutely agree with him, as globalization is also a global process that has created global events as a byproduct. For instance, COVID-19 pandemic, it is an unplanned event, but it tensions the relation between the world. Globalization of planned event occurs through a number of mechanisms, which is the first one, competition for mega events. Hosting a mega event normally requires supporting urban development aligned with the future development of the whole city, which indoor events more than 1,000 attendees and outdoor events more than 10,000 attendees. For instance, the Dubai Expo and the Olympic. Next is the commercialization. It's taking global brands to the market through sponsorship of events. For instance, marketing, promotion, and selling the products through events that can lead to globalization. Third mechanism is media influences. For instance, global audience for major sport and entertainment events. Culture is also presented as spectacle and entertainment. Media today are playing a key role in enhancing globalization and culture exchange. Planned events can be shown to many countries through television programming, international news broadcast, and new technologies such as YouTube. Fourth mechanism is imitation. It means the act of copying, for example, global parties. The last mechanism is demand factors. This is because global traveling leads to similar taste. Globalization has created easier and more affordable ways to travel. This means that tourists can now choose from a wide range of destinations, leaving behind developing countries that may not have the infrastructure of technology needed to welcome a large amount of visitors. In conclusion, tourism should maximize benefits and minimize negative costs regarding economic, social, cultural, and environmental impacts on the local community. That's all from me. Thank you.